Alrighty, we just got back from running around. We did go over to Trader Jen. She didn't really have a lot for me, so I went ahead and went up to Trader Hugh up in the winter biome, and he did have a pump shotgun. I had to sell some of the armor I was wearing and a bunch of other stuff I had, but I was able to get it. It took pretty much all my money, but now I have a weapon that I can actually use some of the shotgun rounds that I have. I did find a level 6 stone shovel, which is actually better than my level 1 iron one. So I went ahead and swapped those out. It's kind of odd how some of those things work out. I went ahead and put some candles up here to get a little more light up here. So I think I'm pretty much ready to roll. I went ahead and put the wedge tips up here, so if they do come up here and they try to stack up, they'll get pushed back. I don't really like how these candles mount. Again, I think I mentioned that before. But it's kind of what we're stuck with. And I did a little bit more improvement. I ended up selling all the wood that I had collected to Trader Hid, so just so I could get enough stuff to be able to to be able to buy that shotgun. So I ended up having to make I sold my helmet. I think I sold my leg armor. So I ended up making myself a leather hood, which I had the capability of doing. And I just made some plant fiber shoes. Otherwise, I'm still I'm not too bad. I'm going to be pretty safe behind the wall there. My mobility is really high, so that's really great. Just armor's not as high as it could be. So I think I'm pretty much ready to roll. I've got enough food here, I think, to get myself going. Let me go ahead and just top off. I do have coffee on me. And I do have some bacon and egg and some other stuff, so I'll go ahead and eat some of this just to get myself topped up before the show starts. Let me go ahead and get some of this stuff up here. I do need to make some of the bacon and eggs since I do have plenty of meat now. So it's just a matter of now we're just waiting for the Horde Night to start. So let me go ahead and get all this stuff reorganized. Get that there. We'll scrap you. Let's grab whatever scrap metal I do have. I don't really have a lot, do I? So I can't really do any kind of repairs. What time is it? I don't have a lot of time to go and get anything. Do I have some? Because I want to be able to upgrade that one door I have. Let's just go ahead and scrap a couple of these and get some of the scrap metal out. I don't know how much this is going to give us. Probably not a whole lot. Should be enough to be able to do effect repairs. I got cobblestone to do those kind of repairs. I swapped out my jersey. I've been wearing this because it gives me better run speed. But I went ahead and put on my duster because I did go up into the to the winter biome, and it does help better with the cold and whatnot. It doesn't really give you any kind of armor benefit, but I should be good with that. So I think I'm ready to go. I got 5 repair kits. Let's go ahead and get our level 6 club up and repaired. We have 100 rounds or so of our AK, so we're good to go. I'm gonna get you repaired up to snuff. So we should be ready to go. I think we are all set. This is actually more prepared than I usually am for a first Horde Night. And again, I've done this with a level 3 club and a blunderbuss, and I've been able to come through okay. So I think we are really pretty well set. So I'll go ahead and button up this area down here so they're not pathing up this way. I won't get up there. This outside, I went ahead and made a door here so nobody's going to try to jump up here. Double check, make sure this is all good to go. Our junkie is loaded and ready to roll. Again, I don't expect to see any vultures this round, but you never know. And I just went ahead and put some blocks in these doors where I was planning on putting some doors. So I'm just going to hang out here until we're ready to start. Again, we are really very well protected. We have 2 layers of cobblestone up here. We have our vulture hatch in case anybody shows up and junkie isn't able to handle it. But it looks like she's able to aim up there quite well. And I think we are about ready to roll. So I'll go ahead and stop this here and start again for our very first Horde Night. I will see you soon. Alrighty, looks like we're about ready to get started on the Horde Night. I think everything is all ready to go. Let me just double check and make sure everything is good to go. All these hatches are up, so they won't be trying to path through there. We'll check our front drawbridge. That is down, so they won't be able to path across that. Our junkie, I went ahead and aimed it a little bit more towards the back because I didn't want them taking shots at the folks coming up the front. Still probably going to taking shots at the people behind them again, but again, this is not the optimal location for this. And again, I'm not expecting any kind of vultures to be showing up for this Horde Night. Let's go ahead and get across. We'll go ahead and drop this one and drop this one. So now there's no reason for the zombies to even think about coming over there to try to get to me. We got the door closed, hatches closed, and we are ready to roll. So we should be all set to go. So I can see both ends of the flat path there, so I should be able to see anybody coming up there. I've got my club. I'm gonna go through what I have here in my inventory. We have a level 6 wooden club with a burning shaft mod. There's a level 2 arrow bow that we're probably not even going to bother using. We have our pump shotgun, fully loaded with more than a stack of shotgun rounds. We have our AK, just a little over 100 rounds total, and then we have our hammer to do any kind of repairs along the way. We'll have some coffee that we'll toss down as we start playing, and that'll keep our stamina going, and a little bit of food in case we do get a little bit hungry. That's why I'm leaving these down a little bit. I got a couple repair kits, got some cobblestone, and just a little bit of scrap iron. I went ahead and upgraded this fully, so that should be perfectly fine. And we are ready to roll. Let me go ahead and slug down the coffee here, and we'll go ahead and eat this bacon and egg so we get a stamina boost. And we are ready to roll. And here they come. And you see how they're having to stop, pause, jump, stop, pause, jump, before they can go to the next level. And as soon as they start at this last level, I can take a swing at them. And it's a perfect timing for that. Yep, heads. Alright, so we're already out of stamina. So let's just go ahead and make use of this lovely shotgun we got. That's why we got it. I better switch back to our club. Try to conserve our ammunition, use the club as much as possible. Not quite to the stage where we're getting one-hit kills, but that shouldn't be too long in the future here. Okay, you're going to be hard to take down anyway. I never even used my skill points, so I have 3 skill points. So I'll have plenty of points to put in once we're done here. I always back up a little bit when I'm reloading, just so they can reach in here and get a little swipe at me, but they don't do a whole lot of damage. There's our first bag of loot. I'll go ahead and grab that while I'm here. Nice little shotgun. I don't have any lucky looter or anything like that kind of goggles, so I would usually wait until after the horde is over before I got the loot bags. Switch over to lucky looter goggles, but since I don't have any, I will just go ahead and grab them as they drop, if I can. You will hear a little bit of hitting at the base. These are just zombies that are getting stuck around the corners. They're not actually trying to get through the walls. They're just being stupid. Go ahead and grab another coffee. I save most of my 7.62 ammo for when I'm out raiding. Shotgun is best for these sorts of horde nights. Already fell down. So it's now 11:30. And these first horde nights don't really last very long. It'll probably be ending up here pretty soon. This may be even the last batch of them. I didn't even check to see what my game stage was when this started. And that was it. Alrighty. And not a huge amount of loot there. Yeah, we got some forged steel and a little bit of food. We got some shotgun rounds, but that's about it. I have to be careful not to quit the game and exit out, because if I do it before 4 a.m. comes along, then it'll restart the horde again once you log back on again. I'm just going to go ahead and open all these and jump down here. I think that he has one more bag that I was not able to grab. And we got a hammer, level 6 bow. That's not too bad. And that was our first horde night. So this is this kind of demonstrates how you can build a fully functional and very effective horde base before the first horde night. And then this is a matter of continuing to improve this as time goes by. With the way these are set up, so that when you have these doors down and open, completely severing this space from this space, all you really need to worry about is to continue this one up. I will eventually do at least a first few levels here, up to concrete maybe, but otherwise you really don't have to worry. And you see, you get some places where they got caught up on them. These are just people that they just kind of got stuck and couldn't figure out their way out. They weren't really trying to get to me because there really was no way to get to me. And this happens on pretty much any base. They're just going to kind of get caught around places and just sort of spin their wheels for a little bit until they path to the right space. So you can see kind of around the base here, just a little bit of damage on that one side. Everything else seems to be doing fairly well. Yeah, you get some people caught on the pillars or whatnot. Usually this block right here will get some hits on it. That's simply because they're kind of congregating around there and they start aggravating. But otherwise it held just as planned. The only place that gets the most damage is this block right here, and you can see it got quite a bit taken off of it. I didn't bother to check on it as I was going through this, because I've done this enough times that I know that it does fairly well. So that was our first horde night. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will continue this on for a few more levels. I probably won't show you every single stage where I'm upgrading it. I may just do the individual hordes as I go through and kind of start a couple hours ahead of time, just to show you where I put my points and some of the equipment upgrades that I've been able to make during that time period. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you've picked up some tips on this. This will continue on. I will continue building up this crafting base. I'll probably take it up a couple more levels, and then I'll have a rooftop garden up there, where once I start putting points into Master Chef, I'll start growing potatoes, corn, and coffee. Hopefully I can get a recipe for meat stew or hobo stew. One of those two are really good. But even if you just put 1 point into the Master Chef, you can at least do boiled meat, which you could survive on your entire playthrough without ever having to ever get any other recipes. So thank you for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. Take care and have a good day.